Babies have gone away. We're live here on AdamMcKola TV. Kickoff has just finished. You can check that out over on Twitch. You can check the highlights out on YouTube. Rory's here smiling. This is the first final England have ever made in our lifetimes. Rory, Booby, Lars, Elliot. How you feeling?
I can't believe it. It was amazing. What a night. What a fantastic night. On the pitch, it was brilliant. I had such a great night here. On the kickoff, it's been a special one. It's been one of those that it's just been brilliant from start to finish. England, the boys did us so proud. It was almost a perfect night in a football context because there was jeopardy, man. There were moments where I wasn't fully confident it was going to go our way. So elated that it has. It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Look, I'm someone that I'm a little bit sceptical about international football and all this. But sitting there watching that today,
you caught on
that
today,
is amazing.
Yeah,
and it's like, I was thinking about, there's a picture that my mum's got of me at home, yeah, and I'm holding a newspaper, and it's got Phil Neville on the back page. England have just been knocked out by Romania, and I'm holding it, and I'm sat there like literally in tears in my school uniform because I've just come home from school reading the paper, and it's like I thought about him today, and I thought about how buzzing he would have been to like have made this final. It's like, it is special, and even if you look outside of football,
you came home from school reading the paper.
Yeah, man.
What a life.
I used to always read the sports pages. It was probably the Sun as well, which is the worst thing.
Was it?
Yeah. My Irish nan was weird. She used to buy the Sun. Why?
Mate.
We didn't.
What?
She's like a horoscope.
Don't read that.
This though, what's happened tonight is historic. Like this is a night that will be remembered forever. Booby, you're not in. You can't stand there. Mate, you can see the camera here. You can see the camera. If you can't see your face in the screen, that means you're not in the shot. He stood like that. He's like, all right.
Can you hear me though?
That was fantastic, wasn't it?
Alright, you wasn't?
Big bad boob.
It's one of the best moments ever.
Yeah, it was.
It means more to me than Man City winning the Champions League final.
You never won the Champions League.
You rewriting history.
If we won the Champions League final, it's more important. The Euros for me, unbelievable. I don't know about you two.
Sorry, could you call for someone who knows what it's like to win the Champions League final, mate? Just checking.
Yeah. There's some people moaning about it being a robbery in there. Is anyone thinking that wasn't a penalty? Because I thought it was stolen.
It wasn't a robbery.
I thought it was a penalty, man. It was a penalty. No, I don't think there's any jeopardy in it. I thought it was a penalty.
It's clumsy.
It was a clumsy challenge. It was a knackered challenge. Yeah. That's what it was. It felt like a knackered challenge.
Yeah, they were shattered, and I feel bad for them. But who cares at the end of the day? We're in the final.
Apparently, a few people have had a few issues because I've seen the numbers go up, down. Refresh the stream if it hasn't started. But I don't know why I'm saying this, because if I'm saying it, that means you're not watching it and you won't be able to get the message to refresh the stream. But nevertheless, let's carry on. No penalty. Some people are saying it was a penalty. Some people are saying it was never a penalty. I feel it was a penalty because Raheem Sterling's made that movement across and the defender's put his leg out. The contact may have been minimal, but I think that combined with the little nudge from the other one.
I think it's a penalty. I think people get a little bit. I don't know. They look for the controversy. I don't think it's a particularly left field or revolutionary thing for me to say. That was a penalty. Was it soft? Perhaps. Was there a case for it not being given? I mean, if you search for it, but ultimately it was a penalty. Raheem Sterling beats his man. He then gets the wrong side of two of them. Gets sandwiched between them. You can't do that. The first player, I think, nicks the ball. The second player and then the first player kind of sandwich him.
So Mela wins the ball, and then he goes in for I think if he just stops,
doesn't he? Yeah.
If he doesn't commit again, I don't think anything comes of that. Because Sterling had a similar opportunity where he kind of forced a save from Schmeichel, but he was never going to score, was he? So I do think that's a mistake by Marla rather than a poor refereeing decision. Anything from today made you more confident or less confident for the game against Italy?
No, I'm aware of what Italy pose. I don't think we can learn too much about us as a team. I think the only thing that we can learn is a little bit in terms of individuals. I think that Jordan Henderson probably starts now. If he's fit enough. The debate would be, is he fit enough? I'm inclined to say he will be because he's played a lot of football over the past couple of days. Got a lot of minutes under his belt. And I think Calvin Phillips has done brilliantly. This isn't anti-Phillips. I get a lot of grief for saying I'm not a huge fan of Phillips. Phillips has done well. We are where we are because of Calvin Phillips' contribution. But we're at the stage of the tournament where it isn't about everything that Calvin Phillips delivers. Calvin Phillips is great at what he does, but we need a little bit more now. We need somebody who looks after the ball. We need somebody who is experienced in these situations. I think today, actually, Phillips, for the first time, which is a compliment to him, but for the first time in this tournament, Philip looks a touch out of his depth to me.
I don't think my stream's working, which is really confusing me because it should be working. And
Where's the stream?
it doesn't say there's
I'm
any issues.
looking on my phone and it's
And
not.
the numbers are going up and down, and I don't
on
know.
AdamMcKola TV.
Hopefully, it's gonna make it.
Can anyone hear us?
Some people are commenting like the video is going on, but I don't understand. Anyway, we'll wrap this up in 2.5 minutes, and if it's not there, what does it matter?
So somebody's saying it works.
And
But
it's
it's
literally
not
not
working on my
your-
phone. No,
but
yeah.
it might not be working on
Lawrence
your
is checking.
phone because I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, who knows?
It says it's live.
Yeah, we're live apparently,
Nah.
but some people can't load it. If you can watch it after, you might have been able to watch it after. I agree with you though. Bring Henderson in.
Henderson has to start. But apart from that, I think it's good, isn't it? The only other thing is, a lot of football was played tonight. How are people feeling? Although saying that, adrenaline alone gets you through a final, doesn't it? Almost irrespective. Of
No
how
one's
match
feeling
it's on.
fatigue.
No.
No one at Italy's feeling fatigue. You might during the game, you know, as the game changes, if you go 1-0 down, if you concede, if you go like mentally, because your mentality is what causes you to feel that fatigue, innit? If you're feeling positive, like those Italy players yesterday would have been fucked during the penalties.
Yes.
As soon as they win and they're bouncing around, it.
Yeah, it changes everything.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think that the fatigue will really be a thing. Adrenaline will get you through, but that's how a player will feel. I feel like a manager has to make a more educated decision. A manager has to say, if a manager decides, if Southgate looks at Mason Mount and says, "Do you know what, Mace, you're knackered," he needs to make that decision because the player's never going to admit it. The player's never going to feel it. No, the player's never going to feel it. So it will be down to, Southgate has some very difficult choices, but they are very privileged choices because, look at the squad that we've got.
I can't have. People are saying England have cheated Denmark. First off, if anyone's cheated, it's the ref if the decision was wrong. But are we forgetting there was a Stonewall penalty in the first half that wasn't given?
I don't think it was a penalty. I mean, look, I've seen.
But there was one that weren't given as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubts in my mind that was a penalty. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind. So I can't quite understand how there's conjecture around that. For me, it's factually a penalty. But I'll have to look at it again. If the vast majority of comments here are saying that it was.
I feel like the vast majority of people might not be England fans in this comment right now, but that's cool. I need to apologise to Gareth Southgate. I genuinely didn't think we would get to this tournament with the way he had set up at the start of the tournament, with what I've deemed negativity, with what I deemed leaving our best players out. I didn't imagine us getting this far. Now, some people will say, "Well, you didn't get France or Portugal." Well, they're not here no more. So how could we play them?
And we did get Germany, and we are going to have to
think-
play Italy. So it hasn't been smooth sailing.
And a lot has to be said for today. I was fuming when he took Jack Grealish off, and there will always be those decisions Gareth Southgate makes, much like Jose Mourinho, where I disagree with fundamentally inside me, but it's a results business. He's getting the results. We're
Time
not
after
conceding
time
many
after time.
goals.
Yeah.
We're facing, like, we haven't conceded all tournament. Today we concede. We look like we're going for a real bad time. We switch it around.
Simple.
And I think mentally that is very, very important for a team to be able to, because Italy were battle hardened.
Yes.
Like they'd had setbacks in this tournament. England hadn't.
Yeah.
So today I thought was actually a good test for if England go 1-0 down against Italy. We've been here before, lads. We can get through.
Yeah, I think that there is that. I think England will learn a lot about themselves today. I think England will learn a lot about the tournament today. And look, the wily nature of Chiellini and that, you're going to need a little bit of know-how. You're going to need a little bit of experience about how to get the best out of situations when it isn't all going your way. And up until today, it pretty much has been going England's way. So hopefully the players have learned something today. Hopefully the manager has.
Yeah, definitely think they have. Is it coming home on Sunday?
Of course.
What a final. England-Italy.
Wembley.
First ever England final. I cannot wait. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to his channel. Links in the description below. Subscribe to Boovy's channel as well. YouTube.com/Boovy, I think it is. Check out Lars. Check out True Geordie Twitch. You don't need me to tell you that. But go over and check out the kickoff highlights because it was a good show today. So if you didn't watch us live on Twitch, I always get people saying, "Where's the show?" It's on Twitch, you dickheads. Look at him. Got a hat on there. He just dabbed. Oh, God, it's coming home. Rory's dabbing. Gareth Southgate has got England to a final. Lars, any final words?
It's coming home.